Blessings and salutations, wonderful Geminis and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and it's a general collective read, so it may not resonate to all of you, but I appreciate every view, how many of you, because it means a lot to know if any way I can help or confirm anything you was thinking on or is I'm humbly grateful. That's the best way to put it. Either way, you know, if a read is for you, take what you can with free will, do what you will. Um, do what you feel to do with the read, but if it's not for you, let it go. Never force it. It may be for a fellow Gemini. If it's for you, you know. I might say you when it's them. I might say she when it's a him. I might call out astrology sign that that's not what you are connected with, but it's the energy that they're moving in, and it may be in a birth chart placement. Either way, it's just to let you know what's for you. Again, I don't want to be repetitive. So look, Gemini, I did a pre-shuffle, and I was picking up a energy or a message, unfortunately, that was coming across where somebody was feeling so disappointed on how things was going with the things they invested in, with their future planning, to where they're kind of contemplating dealing with entities that's not even for the best of them, just because of how they're feeling this instability, or trying to even taking accountability to the fact that they just thinking that maybe this is what's fated for them, or they're not doing the work that they feel that they need to do to get the results they want. But it's showing a strong energy of a disappointment of the way things is going. But what I'm trying to say in the process, that it's coming. I'm just trying to say it may not look like it, and it's always like, it seems like that, like the calm before the storm. And it's the same way where the heavy storm and the rain, right, and then comes the rainbow or the sunshine. It's like, it's just the season, and it feels super messed up right now, but it's the process to get to where you're going. It was never said to be an easy one, unfortunately. And this is just like more or less feeling like, for some, that this is just not more you can take when it comes down to where you're trying to go and where you're trying to build. And some of you are doubting what you're about to get, thinking that this abundance ain't coming when it is. Okay? So let's say a prayer and get this read started. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, to our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Geminis. Amen. Amen again. Alrighty, so now let's see what we have for September 15th to September 30th, 2022. I have used the decks, different decks in a pre-shuffle that I would use in a read, just to see if they all give me the same message in each deck. So we're going to see what we have for you for September 15th to September 30th for the highest good for Gemini, please. Please show me I need to see for Gemini's highest good for September 15th to September 30th, 2022. For Gemini, please. Come on, Jack. Come on. All right. Let's see for Gemini. All righties. Let's see. Let's see. First two, okay. Challenging you in the past had to do with this. It was like intimidated over the things that you felt like you didn't know about what's happening going forward. It's like a challenge in the past was, you was feeling like you needed to know more in regards to what you was stepping out on. It's like you feel like you didn't have enough, you didn't know enough, you wasn't as experienced. You know, that's the challenge it showed in the past. But what it's showing here, that this is this Ace of Swords, this truth come in, it's clear, it's swift, it comes in currently to where you're seeing that as much as you love, it might be best for you to put distance. Because what you're seeing currently going into the future of you finding new relationships, new friends, better connections. It's certain things that's coming in your life that you don't see coming because you think that it's so much, since things ain't currently going where you wanted to, and you really contemplating the things that the people in the past and the hold they had on you, and thinking maybe I should try to make those things work out, and maybe some of you thinking is H to the no. But what I'm seeing is that, yeah, you're definitely coming into this new place where you move on and find new connections. And I kid you not, I also see that, and this might not be, you might not care, but I also see a little intimate buddy there. I do. I see a little intimate little, yeah, something going on right there. Now, um, it shows that even down to as much as you gave in the past from your childhood to now, it's like showing to where you come to this place where you're logical and reasonable and really seeing that you have no choice but to put your armor on and have faith that has to be better than what that was. You gave so much that you can, and karmically, if it's a karmically is a word, yeah, it's a that it was more for you and you deserve so much more abundance. And it also saying that you're going to keep things even more private, minding a business that pays you because you're staying rooted. Oh, you got so much chakra root. You got the root chakra where you're standing strong and rooted in who you are. Your crown is on. You're glowing. You're taking the time you need. Oh, the heart chakra came out too. Gemini. There's so much passion and purpose that you're going to get reignited in to put more distance between you and whatever was hindering you. So whatever you reconcile and make peace with, it's going to make you really definitely want to set forth and get the things done for you, get into your happiness, because there's certain things you can't address. You don't want to speak on it, bring too much pain in your heart. It makes you feel too sad. It is stagnating and it's boring. You already know what you feel about that situation. You want more passion. The deception was already had you in your head. And you didn't even let it be known how much it really affected you. You gave up this cold, ice cold persona, but it was really draining you. Yeah, Capricorn, Scorpio. Who else is here? But all them chakra cards came out. And wow. So you really is in tune to what's really going on with you. And I think that's what got you blown away, intimidated, caused some anxiety in the past, was that, wait a minute, what's going on here? I gotta figure this out. I gotta get more answers. So let me get some tarot here. Gemini, let's see. For September 15th to the 30th. Come on, cards. These cards, this is my deck that I was rough with, so now it's rough with me. It treats me how I treated it, but it's I was just trying to learn how to shuffle deck. Come on. I might have to get a new Modern Witch deck because I love it. Okay, let's see. You have some heartbreak, and it was let me just get this tarot here. Cancer energy was there. It definitely affected some pain that you had. It's showing that you couldn't get a victory going forward and trying to deal with the pain that was going on. It wasn't, this Seven of Wands came in again. It just looks like you in the process of going through a lot of pain you was in. And in anxiety, you put off this strong persona, look great doing it. You put your armor on, but you was definitely, the armor you was wearing was just looking good and making sure that they didn't see that you looked how you felt. You was very much more, had enough, you never felt like it was too tired or too that you didn't have the energy or you was blocked from learning. You never felt like it was this the person you deal with, they certain things they refuse to see. With you, you was always open to try to learn more or receive what you can. That's what makes you such a nurturer and abundance where people want to come together and build with you. And where I see this Bambi, even with this Queen of Pentacles with the rabbit next to her, is confirming how people want to come into your nurturing energy, and it's very attractive. Okay, I'm going to get the ones that fell, and then I'm going to get the ones in order. Okay, we got Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Star, Amen. Then we have these swords all in your Gemini energy here as well. So it looks to me that, yeah, you're nurturing, loving energy, and the fact that you're beautiful as well, because it shows two beautiful entities, and even the way you deal with the truth, the way you deal with the anxiety is still held with strength and integrity, you know? And then it's also showing that the distance that you're putting in between, because you don't want to put no more hard work. It's been too intricate, too many hours, too much detail. It's just been too much. And as far as you feeling this Bambi energy of where you can move away and find friends in a place to where you starting over, it's good energy. It's Six of Pentacles, give and take. People is just in a good space. The Three of Cups is there where you feel like this is what I needed to get into my wish fulfillment, to where I can heal and feel free. You're no longer giving in or trying to accommodate an energy to where people are very much working to, let me see what he's talking about. Let me see, because he was having, let me see what he's talking about, because he was doing this on my last meeting. Louis, sir. I talk to him like he's a child. I know people who got fur babies know they all do. Most of them do. You gotta be talking to them like they got their own bedroom. Okay. So what I see here as far as holding on to is the fact that you see things clear who you can work with, because you're seeing that you're no longer even working with the people that seem so demanding and temperamental to where they was just wanted to stay away and wasn't really trying to work with you. Wasn't it just was very one-sided. I see Sagittarius, Aquarius, Leo, Libra, and Taurus, because I see you getting in this place to where it just flows at your abundance and some amazing things is coming to you, okay? And it's just saying, because I think you're really doubting that because of all the time this, I think that's his mommy, his true mommy is here. That's why he is screaming like that. You know how they show off when their mother comes? Sir, your mother's here? So stop screaming like that. Stop screaming like that. She's coming. Ooh. He's making it worse than NYC with all his background soundtrack. Shoot. Okay, let's see. Let's get some clarification. Pardon me, Gemini. Clarification, please. September 15th to September 30th. For Gemini, please. September 15th to September 30th. I told her he need his own channel. I will watch him. Because he is a caricature. Okay? Yes. Yes. Okay. Alrighty, Gemini, please. Let's see. Sheesh. Okay. All right. I know that's right because one thing I see. Let's let this sit right here for a second. Okay, this right here is what's showing is your abundance, your security, your future here, and it's showing that even with the intimidation or the fact that some anxiety came in that you felt like you had to prepare for, you put your armor on, had to feel like it like was the work that had to be done, the intricate hard work, detail, precision that needed to be involved, in which you was trying to get as much information as you could. You open yourself to receive as much as you can to prepare yourself for this journey that you had on, that you're heading in. Because even with the truth that come into your abundance, your nurturing, to everything that you building and what you're bringing, you see your wish fulfillment. You see that that is the high priority. It's just the pain of doubt and is it coming? When is it coming? Why is there so much happening that it can't be, that it's not currently happening? But it looks like even with the distance that you're trying to put in place of the trouble, of the trauma, of the problem, you're trying to see why it has to be. It's like, I just don't want it to be so difficult. To heal from this obvious, this deception, it shouldn't be so difficult. But it's showing going forward and making friends and doing, it's like that helps, that good times speeds up the progress to your abundance. Because when you get the people that invest in with you the way you invest in them, you no longer look at what people didn't do or where you wasted some money. If you see that your stock went up 50% or whatever, you're not thinking about the ones that you invested in last year that went under, you know? It looks like you're enjoying your good times. And it looks like even to this wish fulfillment, enjoying the fact that you're feeling more free in it. And it's all the deception and lies and ratty energy is out of your way. You're getting more to this clarity and independence to the point where it may seem one side, like kind of like selfish, but your fruitfulness is the priority. You're standing up for yourself. You're standing up for yourself and you get into the place where you need to be no matter what, because you was doubting it for a second. For a second. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a rough spot, but it's definitely, you're there. You're there. It's coming in. Oh, sugar honey iced tea. Oh, cars just falling on willy-nilly. But this Queen of Pentacles just keep falling out over and over again of your abundance and... Ooh. Let's see. Advice and outcome for Gemini, please. Please show me I need to see you for Gemini. Advice and outcome, please, for Gemini. Advice and outcome for Gemini. September 15th to September 30th, 2022. The highest good. Just need a good shuffle for you, Gemini. Thank you kindly. Alrighty, for Gemini, please. Hey, let's see. Let's see for Gemini, please. Okay, passion and new purpose, new steps. Yeah, because it seems like even though somebody's not taking accountability, you realize that's just something that they... Looking at their history, you look at it, that's something that's just on them. That's what they do. That's what they cross the bear. You more or less wish them the best, but it's been a burden on you, and you more or less trying to stay focused on your passion. It's a lot on you. I think you have a lot. That Your bird, I'm gonna get clarification, but it definitely has to do with this transition to the point to where you work with people and how you work with people has took a big change, a huge change to your justice, to your balance. It's going to shake some other people's world inside out and upside down, but that's on them because you're no longer trying to make things work for them. You're focused on you, as you should. If they, it's not like you're to a place where you can't work with nobody, but it's just like it's to this place of you're working with them on how, from where they are. It's not with the illusion of their potential or you trying to work with them because you see where it got you. So you're heading to this place of expecting in a way that people's not going to be held in a place where they don't take accountability. You're going in this little like I don't really trust people, but you're trying to lighten up because you see how it feels going in. So with that heavy energy, and you got so much passion and happiness and purpose inside. It's like that's not for you to block it with so much heavy energy. But it's like you can't help how you feel from where you came from, You're just trying to work through it. And it's look like friends and fun is helping you ease the burden. That's what it looks like to me, Gemini. Okay, let's see. Let's see for Gemini, please. Clarification on this advice and outcome for September 15th to September 30th. For Gemini, please. For Gemini, please. For Gemini, please. For Gemini, please. For Gemini. Okay. Yeah, first thing I got 3 of Swords in reverse on that clarification on that Knight of Wands. Page of Wands, I'm sorry. It's more or less looking like even down to the fact that somebody who's going to take accountability definitely make you hesitant on how you run in to deal with them. Even to where you've been looking at in the background, seeing how even the position that they come from, it looks as if they really need some healing. Like they need some healing introspect as well as you, and that's why you're looking at them like, look, I wish you all the best, but this is too hard for me to even take on. It's too much of a burden. And it feels like nobody's no longer trying to be the clown, putting all this hard work for somebody who won't even, is not doing the work they need to do themselves. Or just putting more on you. The more you take, the more they put on you. So Venus, we have on that 10 of Wands, please. Clarification, please. Clarification. Advice and outcome. Clarification. Yeah, burdened by the fact that you can no longer commit yourself to that. You no longer feeling you could do this anymore. And I think the initial feeling is that it's hard to deal with that, whether you're burdened by all the things you invested in something that wasn't for you to do, or all that you put in and it was for you feel for nothing. But the passionate purpose that you have going forward is taking you your time. You're taking your time. You're being very wise about how you move. You're trying to strategically budget it to everything that you need for it to be. But what I'm also saying as far as that last interpretation of this 10 of Wands clarified by this Pope in reverse, which is the the Hierophant in reverse, is showing that this feeling of burdened by the fact that you invested or you was committed to something that took a lot out of you. You really looking at, why did I do that? I invested a lot, but I want to express that I learned that each lesson, whether in things in life, when we learn something that we might not like because it caused pain, once you see the value in the lesson, it don't make it better. It make it easier to transition out the pain and learn the lesson to get the blessing from it. Because it look like you're standing up very defensive, armor on, very protective. And this is even my little Peter Pan card, because I feel like, I'm not talking about just Peter Pan and sometimes Robin Hood. It feel like it really did have intentions and did things to help. Really tried to help, but it can't do it no more. Really tried to work with people. It just can't do it anymore. It can't give in. They feel like it was playing. They was really mistaking their kindness for weakness, and no longer wanting to do that anymore. And that's why it's defensive. That when you come into good people, you're side eyeing them like, what you trying to do? Just from stuff in the past. But you're stepping into a whole new world where people that's not their intention. They don't even they don't move like that. You're attracting energy now that don't have those backhand or the backdoor deals. They're not trying to do those type of things. They really move on how they feel. They have their own thing, and they like to collaborate with people from a genuine energy. And shout out to you because that's what you deserve. And if it's not there, you'll pick up on it. Till next time. Love and light.